Oh, it worked.
Okay. Also, hi, Facebook fans. Thanks for tuning into Facebook Live. We are about to do Ozzie's first painting demonstration today. Megan is acting as Ozzie's human easel. My name is Dana, Ozzie's assistant, but of course the star of the show and of the whole ranch is Ozzie, our 9-year-old male reticulated giraffe. Ozzie came to us all the way from Kansas when he was just 8 months old and only 8 feet tall. He was born at Tanganyika Wildlife Park out there. His family still lives out there, and his family, particularly his dad, is a big reason why Ozzie actually came to live with us. So like I said, Ozzie is a male giraffe. Male giraffes are pretty solitary. They're typically wandering territories looking for females to mate with and males to fight with. And in Ozzie's case, even though he was still pretty young, his dad already saw him as another male that was a threat to that territory. Basically told Ozzie it was time to move out and find his own space. So Ozzie found it out here with us. He is the first and still only giraffe in the whole state of Nevada, so he is pretty special. I think he knows it too. And he has grown a whole lot since he came to us. At 9 years old, he is almost full grown. Giraffes keep growing until they're between 10 and 12 years of age, so he's got a few more years there. But does anybody want to throw out some guesses of how tall you think Ozzie is now? It is a number on that door. We don't do trick questions here. 16, that's a good guess. Any other guesses? 17, I think. No, Oz, I think I forgot. Can you show us? How tall are you?
Oh, yes!
So Ozzie shows about 15, 16 feet. He's actually closer to 17 feet. He's a little bit of a sloucher. But at 17 feet, we're pretty sure that's about as tall as he's going to get. That's right around where his dad's height is. And for a male reticulated giraffe, that's a pretty good height. Weight-wise, he should still put on quite a bit more weight. He's around 2,500 pounds right now. Okay, that's a bad version. And he should be between 3,000 and 4,000 pounds when he's done growing. So he's got a lot there to still add on. To get as big, tall, and strong as Ozzie, everybody just needs to add 60 to 80 pounds of vegetables to your diet every day if you want to be as tall as he is. Should be pretty easy. But that is how much giraffes eat every day. So Ozzie's eating quite a bit of vegetation. He does have access to hay inside and outside his barn, so that's a big portion of his diet. He does get veggies during his shows. He gets lettuce from y'all when you do Ozzie feeds. And he gets a special hoofstock pellet at the end of the day, too. So he's got lots of to get all their food in their system. And to get all that... Hi. Can we see your tummy again? So yes, like I said, it's about 2 feet long. The portion we see is about 18 inches. And the tongue itself has a lot of cool adaptations as well. So it is that purple-black color. That's usually what people notice first. And that is to help protect them from sunburn. Again, if they're awake most of the day out in Africa, they're going to be in the sun a whole lot. Sunburn on your tongue is not going to feel too good. So that's going to help them out a whole bunch. They also have a rough keratin coating over their tongue. It kind of feels like a cat tongue or the rough side of a sponge. That's going to protect them from thorns of acacia trees. That is primarily what they eat out in Africa. Again, getting a cut on your tongue probably doesn't feel too good. And if all else fails, and they do nick their tongue or get a little sunburn, they do have antiseptic properties to their saliva. So it's going to help their mouths heal up quick. I usually say Ozzie has one of the cleanest mouths on property. Granted, I don't know everything he does in his spare time. So take that with a grain of salt. Now, in addition to being this wonderful artist, Ozzie does have a very important job here at the ranch. He is an ambassador for giraffes out in the wild. So not a lot of people know this, but giraffes are facing extinction just like most species on Earth right now. Just like rhinos, elephants, and lions out in Africa, giraffes are facing extinction too. But what they're going through is called a silent extinction. And it's called silent because no one's really talking about it or even knows it's happening. It's kind of flying under the radar. Do one more. But they are dropping in numbers quite dramatically. In the last 20 or so years, some populations of giraffe have dropped about 80%. There's actually more elephants out in Africa than there are giraffes right now. But based on everything we hear and think about, we probably assume it's the opposite. And it's due to things that we're causing. So whether it's habitat loss as we're building roads, power lines, and fences, or poaching. They are definitely a victim of the trophy hunting. But another big thing that they face is hunting for their tail of all things. Their tail is seen as a ceremonial item in some cultures, so there will be cases of going out to hunt giraffe, only claim their tail, and then move on to the next one. So that's all the bad news, unfortunately. Now, there's still good news and there's still hope at the end of the tunnel for these guys. If we all do our part to help out, we should be able to see them out in Africa for many more generations to come. There are conservation groups doing a whole lot of good work for them, and we can do simple things from right here at our home as well. So when you come see Ozzie, we hope you are inspired to help out his wild cousins. Take lots of pictures of him, spread the word, make that silent extinction a little less silent, and also let people know the only way to shoot a giraffe is with your camera. So again, if we all work together, these guys should still be seen in Africa for a whole while longer to come. Yeah, let's do one more. For a little second. Now, if anybody is watching on Facebook Live at home, just remember that we are open today. We are open 10 to 2, Thursday through Monday, so feel free to come check us out. We have Gary face painting today. She's been a big help coming out for the last couple of days and doing some amazing artwork. You can also come meet Ozzie or do a lion feed if you're interested. We also have Giraffe 30th celebration coming up on June 11th and World Giraffe Day the weekend of June 17th and 18th. Now, what does everybody think of Ozzie's artwork this morning? You did so fantastic, sir. Can you please take a bow for your audience?
So cute.
Thank you. Well, we want to thank you guys so much for coming out too. We are a nonprofit, so anything you spend, from your ticket to come inside to any extras you purchase, all go back to taking care of the wonderful animals that call the ranch home. These canvases are not plain, so if you guys want to snag one that you saw Ozzie paint, you can talk to Melody in the gift shop. They are a great way to decorate your home. You can also check out Ozzie's clothing line, Jungle Wear by Ozzie. If you want to wear his artwork, he's got t-shirts, hats, long sleeve shirts, hoodies. Might be a little warm right now, but if you're going somewhere cold at some point, great option. We're going to pick up with Ozzie feeds again momentarily, so if you already have a ticket, make sure you wash your hands and get in line. If you need a ticket, head into that gift shop. Again, that's where you can also ask about lion feeds. We hope you enjoy your afternoon here with Lion Habitat Ranch.